Coming up on Mountain News this morning, hear the unique American experience for one foreign exchange student after this weekend's deadly storms. And the trial date for one of the men charged in connection to the murder of Floyd County native Amber Spradlin has been set.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this Friday, May 23rd. We are almost through May and we are almost to 6 o'clock this morning, which means it is time to check on in with meteorologist Megan Dusmal. There she is this morning in all her glory. Megan, we've had some good weather yesterday. I know. I liked the sunshine. And is that going to be a trend that will continue through the remainder of this month?
Well, not for the remainder of the month, unfortunately, but for the remainder of the day, we will be staying dry. There's the good news there. We do have some cloud cover this afternoon, so maybe not seeing as much sun as yesterday, but definitely still seeing signs of the sun today. So that's definitely exciting. In terms of temperatures, though, definitely a cooler day. In fact, as we compare it to yesterday, we're at 9 degrees cooler in Ashland and Logan and 10 degrees cooler in Prestonsburg, Pikeville, and Clintwood as compared to yesterday. Here's a look at those actual temperatures as we're sitting in a mixture of the 40s and 50s. So it's a little bit chilly. You might need to grab that coat or jacket this morning. Forecast highs, though, in the upper 60s and low 70s. So all in all, not a bad day. Here's a look at that satellite radar. Again, just seeing those clouds starting to roll out of the region, leading to a nice and dry Friday. Amelia.
One foreign exchange student from Spain has a unique American experience living through the I-75 shootings, winter storms, flooding, and now the tornado. WYMT's McKinley Calandrino shares his story.
Raul's 10 months in America have been nothing short of ordinary. While his time in the States is coming to an end, he leaves with quite the story to share, and events he says he has never experienced before.
Nothing like tornadoes, probably some floods, but no like huge floods. It was just little floods, but like no tornadoes, no shooters, the active shooter in London also.
He has experienced the I-75 shooting, winter storms, flooding, and now a tornado, talking to his family back home through it all.
I was talking to my mom when my phone started ringing and told her that the tornado was coming, and I was talking to her the whole time. Yeah, I was all the time praying. I didn't stop praying because they were saying that another one was coming. There was 2.
But overall, the experiences he has faced has allowed room for growth.
I do think that the natural disasters probably has helped him grow as a person, grow in his faith. That way he can use this as a platform to help grow others to Christ. I do worry about him. There's trauma that all these experiences have caused because he's not used to that in Spain.
And the things he has learned along the way are things he wouldn't trade for anything.
I'm ready to go home to see my family and my friends and all that, but it went very fast. I feel like I came here last week.
Leaving more emotionally intelligent and with an added American family, and taking a piece of debris from the tornado he survived with him. In Laurel County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
He says the most memorable thing he'll take from his time in America is from the tornado, and now he knows how to react if his family is ever faced with a similar situation. Governor Andy Beshear provided a Team Kentucky update from Frankfort. During his briefing, the governor announced the tornado death toll remains at 19, with 17 of those deaths in Laurel County alone. At least 8 are still in the hospital, including 1 in serious condition and 3 other people in critical condition. Dozens of folks have been placed in shelters as the community is in recovery mode. The governor also announced some information about the state's travel trailer program being activated.
We have an agreement with Louisiana for 90 travel trailers that are going to head this way. We're purchasing more. We're going to have a total of at least 100 travel trailers to help out people impacted, especially in the London and Laurel County area.
The governor also said state police have no reports of anyone still missing after the tornado. Governor Beshear also announced Bell County as a certified recovery Ready Community during his update. It's designed to provide a quality measure of a city or county substance use disorder recovery efforts. Before yesterday afternoon, the governor says there were 21 counties that had been certified as a recovery ready community, including multiple in eastern Kentucky. Some Laurel County homeowners lost everything, but they're just thankful to be alive. Dustin McQueen, his wife and 2 children, lost their home in 5 years in just seconds. McQueen says they're still here by the grace of God. Despite losing everything, he's grateful.
We're blessed. I'm blessed beyond measures. Every need I've had has been fulfilled, and
the help has just been unreal.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root says despite an overwhelming workload, blessings have poured in from everywhere for staff who worked very long hours. 3 deputies also had damage to their homes. The National Weather Service says last Friday night's historic EF4 tornado path was nearly 60 miles, lasting from about 10:30 until midnight with peak winds of 170 miles per hour. Volunteers are pouring in to help people who lost everything, including some from across state lines. Grayson Passmore talked to a group from Tennessee who say the stories of survival they've heard this week will stick with them forever.
The people in this Laurel County community have a long road to recovery ahead of them, but they won't be on this journey alone.
God tells us to go out and love our neighbors and show the compassion that he shows to us. So we really enjoy just coming out here and doing cleanup and being the light of Jesus, being his hands and feet.
Johnny Rodman is the founder of Light in the Storm's Disaster Relief. The group is based out of Tennessee, but they'd been in North Carolina, finishing building homes for those impacted by Hurricane Helene. That's when they got the call that a deadly EF4 tornado hit Kentucky.
I've seen so many community members, police officers, firefighters come out and just love on this community, help pass out food. The pouring of other volunteers and the Mennonites and equipment coming in. This is the most rapid cleanup I've been on.
Rodman's crew joins hundreds of other volunteers coming from not just across the state, but the country. For now, their work consists of doing full demos and retrieval of any valuables they can.
If you feel it in your heart to come and volunteer, please do. This community is going to need a long-term recovery group and a lot of rebuilding. We're not talking, 10 or 12 homes. We're talking dozens upon dozens of homes that are just nothing left but foundation. So this community needs your help.
In London, Grayson Passmore, WKYT.
A trial date was set for one of 3 men charged in connection with the death of Amber Spradlin in Floyd County. The jury trial for M.K. McKinney, who's charged with murder, will be at 9 o'clock on December 1st, and the venue was changed to Pike Circuit Court. A pretrial conference was also scheduled for July 24th. The judge ordered no groups will be allowed to demonstrate on behalf of Spradlin or any parties in the case within 25 feet or any entrance of the Pike County Judicial Center. Dr. Michael McKinney and Josh Mullins are also charged in the case. In Pulaski County, one woman is facing charges after police say she had suspected heroin. It happened yesterday when police noticed that Aubrey Jones was driving on an expired registration plate. After police pulled Jones over, they found a needle in the vehicle as well as suspected heroin folded in a piece of paper. A Catholic priest who spent more than 2 decades in Hazard has died. Father Michael Choning died Wednesday. He ministered at Mother of Good Counsel Catholic Community in Hazard from 1993 to 2016. We actually talked to Father Mike about leaving back in 2016.
It's very difficult. I've loved the mountains and the people of Appalachia, and so friendly and helpful and caring. And so it's going to be hard to leave.
A memorial mass is expected to be held in Hazard at a later date.
It is a calm start to your Friday. No fog and no rain. Here's a look at that live pinpoint Doppler radar. We're just looking a little bit of clouds just for our eastern counties. We have a little bit of a sprinkle chance as you're traveling into Harlan County right now. All in all, again, nice and calm start to your day. Current temperatures sitting in the 40s and 50s in this afternoon. You can expect temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. So a little bit of a chillier day. You might need a little jacket. As you're heading into the remainder of your day, here's a look at that breakdown. We're looking at cloud cover increasing as you're heading into the afternoon. High temperatures are on that 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock mark. Amelia.
Thanks, Megan. It's